We still got a lot of stuff to work on, but we slowly getting there. We just got to get all on the same page, but it's gonna get there.
What are some of the biggest areas that you feel like you guys still need to
Uh, we just gotta be connected. A lot of stuff we doing, like the quarterbacks, we not all on the same page. So we really just have to get on the same page, and everything gonna be good. It starts with the quarterbacks. Quarterback got to be on the same page with the O line, the receivers, running back. We all just got to be on the same page.
You make any big plays?
I had a couple. Especially I think it was 2 weeks ago. I had a little long run. Coach Dudes, he called it back though, cause I did a little flip in his zone. But yeah.
You did a backflip?
A little front flip. It was a little slight little front flip.
Slight little?
It was slight. Didn't really do too much.
What can you do to help these guys with your knowledge of the offense, and what are you doing to help them?
I try to tell them looks that I think that we'll get in a certain play or a certain coverage. I try to tell you be ready for this, be worried about this. I just try to help as much as I can. And the running back room, we getting there. We all close. It's a brotherhood. And then the office, we just got to just keep coming together. But yeah, it's gonna get there for sure.
Do you feel like you guys have made progress?
Oh yeah, definitely. We definitely made progress, and even though we lost in the scrimmage, we did way better than we did the other scrimmage. So I'm just happy that we just getting better every day. That's all I'm worried about.
What were your expectations of this program when you decided to come here?
I want to win, and I feel like with all the pieces that we have here, we could be able to come out the ACC and win the ACC, and then do more than that. National championship, I'm talking. So we gonna get there though. We're gonna get there. Defense keep doing their thing. Offense, we get on the same page. I think we're gonna be unstoppable.
Are you becoming more involved in the passing game here like you were in Western Carolina?
Yes, he tried to do a lot of things to get look like he just calls anything that he know will work, and I don't really know how to explain it, but the way we run, we have a whole bunch of routes that the quarterback, I look at the running back, that's his first read, especially when they're in man, try to get one-on-ones against the Mike linebacker or the Will linebacker, and we just got to win them matchups. And that's really how we'll get the ball coming out the backfield, one-on-one matchups. At the end of the day, I know that we got a new coaching staff and all that. At the end of the day, it's still football. Offense just got to get right. The defense, they've been together. They got the same coach and all that. They used to all that, but I wouldn't really say that's a excuse. We just got to get better.
Who's the guy on defense you look for the most in the whole? The guy you're most familiar with? I got the second level. Here he comes.
I'd probably say Cruz. Yeah, he's a great tackler. He's always there, no matter what. He's a great tackler. That's one person we all be looking out for.
What's it been like stepping up from the FCS to the ACC?
It's really different. The speed level is very different. But when it comes to size, size is everywhere. It's not really no difference when it comes to the size, just the speed level. And getting my body right. I'm happy I came here. I've been getting my body right, my hamstring getting it right, and it's so much resources here for me to get right. And I'm better now. I'm good now, so I don't have no injuries. Just looking forward to fall camp and in the season.
Is there one position group that's on defense that's faster than you're sort of surprised, like linebackers? You're like, oh.
I would probably say the linebackers really. Back in the league I was in, the linebackers was really just run stoppers. So they just meet you in the hole. But here they have great speeds where they could catch you on the angle. So yeah, that's the difference, the speed level.
Did you have a play that in scrimmage or practice where you tried to get outside or turn the corner?
Yeah, it was one of the plays. I forgot who was that linebacker. I caught a little swing route, and it was just nothing but space. But I seen somebody running. I don't remember who it was, but I was like, wow, he's running. But yeah, the speed level was different. We got some fast defensive players. D-line too as well. They fast as well.
You mentioned the quarterbacks. It's taken some time for them to get just overall your impressions of Nate and how he's fit into the offense.
Oh, he's a leader. All the quarterbacks there, they still finding their way. But one thing about Nate, he's a leader, and he'll make a mistake. He'll be like, yeah, that's me. That's one of the big things. He even like some plays where it wasn't his fault, he'll be like, yeah, that's me. I gotta do better. That's one thing I love about Nate, and he gonna be a great quarterback in his offense.
After your success in Western Carolina, were you eager to prove yourself at the next level? Were you planning to transfer anyway, even if the opportunity wasn't here?
Can you repeat that, please?
Or were you planning to transfer anyway, even if the opportunity wasn't here? Did you want to prove yourself at the next level?
Yeah, I was, when you're in high school, your goal is always, Power 5. But by me being a smaller guy, I was recruited, wasn't really recruited that good. But I just wanted to do good, do a couple years, FCS, do good, and hopefully that I could have a bigger school come at me. I just want to be able to show my talent, show everybody what I could do, no matter what division, no matter what. I'm very confident in myself. I know what I can do. So yeah.
Has there been a guy that maybe has surprised you with how they've been able to settle into K-Bell's offense?
Ooh. I mean, really all of them. I don't really have a specific person. Really all of them really coming together real fast. Faster than what I thought they would. Especially the running back group. They're at the school I was at, they didn't learn as fast as the guys here. So that's the whole offense. They're learning fast, especially the O-line. The O-line they learn really quick. So it's not really a specific person. The whole offense.
They run on offense, lines up, 40-yard dash. Who's winning the race right now?
Ooh. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know. I don't know. I can't answer that.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't answer that. They fast. Yeah, it's a couple of them.
Anything else for Desmond?
Desmond, how do you grow this past 2 months of practice, being in an MPS environment, how do you grow just as a man and also as a player?
Really at the school I was at before, it was like a hard environment. I had to do a lot of stuff on my own. But coming here, they have so much stuff here for you to do. I just learned how to, just try to take care of my body. That's the main thing I'm really worried about. Just take care of my body. And with all the resources here, that's what I've been able to do. So I'm back healthy. Everything is great. That's one thing I really learned, coming here. I got to take care of my body.
All good? Thank you, Des.
Thank y'all. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Questions for Sincere Edwards?
How y'all doing?
How are you?
Good.
Sincere, how has Coach Dow's challenged you the most since you got here?
Coach Dawes, I just want to start off by saying he's a great coach. He's challenged me the most so far, by just throwing a ton, giving me a lot of reps and practice and stuff of that nature. And, just telling me, challenging me to minimize my mental errors and stuff like that.
We had Dan was in here a couple days ago and saying that you guys break on New Era, and that's a different line. And how do you feel like you fit into that group, and what's that group been?
Yeah, so, New Era is we have a real young D-line room. So pretty much last year they had a real old D-line room. So when we say New Era, this is to get all, last year we was 3-9. So New Era is, we erasing last year and this is New Year. So this is New Era. Yes.
Dayon's trying to take on some leadership for you guys to try to encourage you and see on top of you a little bit?
Yes, every day. Dayon's one of the biggest role models in the room. He sits in the front, and I sit right next to him, and he teaches me a lot.
Sir, what made you want to give up your last semester in high school to come here?
Honestly, it's me doing that would put me in the best position to start as a true freshman. My goals is to win freshman All-American, and so me coming here early would put me in the best path to do that.
How are you making the transition from high school ball to ACC ball?
In my opinion, I'm making a pretty good transition. It's a lot of little stuff that's different, but at the end of the day, football is going to be football. So for me, it's pretty much the same.
How did the scrimmage go this weekend for you?
The scrimmage for me went real well. I had pretty good stats, And as a defense, you know, as a whole, we did good, but it's still, we could clean up the little stuff, like stopping the run, stuff like that. So, but overall, we did pretty good. Shoot, you know, to hear that from Dayon, that's a big pat on the back because, you know, coming in early and, you know, Dayon is going to be one of the people who's going to the league next year. So to hear that from an older cat, that makes me proud. And Francis, on the other hand, Francis is a real good freshman. Coming in every day, me, him, and a couple other young guys was going over the playbook every single day after practice for I want to say for the first 2 months we was here, you know, just to give us that boost on the playbook. So when we get in practice, everything's flowing and everything's easy. No mental errors. If not starting, definitely heavy second string. But, you know, I'm competing against me every day. So as long as I could get myself better every day, that 1% better, God will bless it.
How are you feeling about the blue gold game?
I'm really excited, man. You know, we had 2 scrimmages prior to this. So, you know, this game is just to showcase my talents. So I'm excited.
Do you think the defense has a little bit more of an advantage compared to the offense because the offense is implementing a coordinating system?
Yes and no. You know, we have a lot of new faces on defense, including me. So, in my opinion, I feel like it's even because you have guys on defense who's learning the playbook, and then you got guys on offense, even older guys who's still learning the playbook. So,
What's the trash talk been like from the defense? You guys have won all 3 of the scrimmages leading up to the blue gold game. Is there some sort of y'all hanging that over the offense's heads?
every single day, every day in this room right here that y'all are in, you know, we love to talk trash. That's what give us the juice.
What are some of the jerks?
Oh man, crazy stuff. I don't want to say it on camera.
Since you're making explosion plays defensively for you guys,
I'm sorry.
who's making explosion plays for you guys defensively? Like, who are you noticing that guys that are just making difference plays?
Shoot, a guy like, of course, Dayon for sure. Ghost Neal, you know, he was hurt majority of the spring, but when he came back, he was one of those guys who was like, wow. Myself, of course, but I don't want to put myself in the picture. Fitzy. I don't know Fitz's last name, I'm not going to lie, but Fitz is a really good nose tackle as well. But, yeah, those are the people who stood out the most to me.
The rules are different in the spring and in practice. Are you one of those guys that has a hard time not hitting the quarterback when you really want to hit the quarterback?
You know, yes. Coming from high school, our coaches didn't really care if we hit the quarterback or not. So, so coming here, you know, I touched the quarterback a little bit. I'm getting yelled at from Coach Dudes, but you know it's good. So, learning, but you know it's okay.
Anything else from Mr. Edwards? You still working on the edge? You working inside at all?
Not really inside because it's a lot more stuff that goes into it, playbook wise. I've been on the edge the whole spring. Thank you.
Open it up for questions.
It seems like there's some freshman energy. What's that, the dynamics, was you coming in, you're an older guy, with some of the new guys coming in, can you give us an idea what the room is like?
I'd say it's a really talented group. We definitely have a little bit of a younger group too. I mean, we have a lot of guys that, especially at like the D tackle position, that haven't really played as much. So a lot of guys are still trying to prove themselves. But I'd say we have a lot of the 3 guys that came in this winter are super talented. I mean, they've already came ready to play, and you can tell that they're physically ready to play too. So I'd say we have a lot of up and coming guys that are going to be really special players here soon.
Hey, as an older guy walking into a younger group, how do you kind of approach that? Do you try to be a leader right away? Do you try to step on people's toes? How did you walk into it?
Yeah, I feel like to be a leader in a group, you got to build relationships first. So I try to build relationships with everyone, get to know the guys, and they brought me in, and we all feel like brothers now, so I feel like it's a little easier to lead now. I'm definitely trying to step up in that role since Nate Temple got hurt. It's been he was kind of our leader, I'd say. So since he's not been in the meeting rooms as much, it's been a spot for me to step up and be a leader. So.
How are you feeling about some of these young guys as you guys get ready for the spring game on Saturday?
Really excited. I mean, I'd just say the fans are going to see a lot of plays being made by those guys. I mean, just in the last scrimmage we had, Sincere was, I mean, he had 2 back-to-back plays where he had 2 sacks, and he's going to be really good. I mean, you had Francis just pushing people back into the quarterback, Zach making plays too. So I feel like you got a lot of young guys that people don't know yet, and the fans are going to see what they're all about.
When you looked at Pitt and how it played defense coming into your season year, has it lived up to your expectations of the aggressiveness that you guys are being coached to play, how to get after guys?
Yeah, I'd say 1,000%. I mean, it's even that and beyond. I'd say since Coach Dowse got here, we even changed how we play from what I got told when I was getting recruited. We're trying to play more vertical, get off the ball, not worry so much about what the offense is doing, and just trying to get penetration and make plays. And I'd say that they took it up a notch from what I was told when I came in originally.
Has there been any talk about getting back among like the top sack-producing programs in the country? That I think it was like for 5 straight years before the last year, Pitt finished the top 3 in the country in total sacks. Has there been any like mention like, hey, like that's part of the 3 and 9 problem that we had last year?
Yeah, we definitely talked about that, but I mean, first we talked about stopping the run. I think we had a stat up on the board early in spring ball that we gave up like 150 yards a game in rushing. I mean, that's unacceptable for our defense. So we figured, I mean, there were obviously some problems on the other side of the ball that was causing some of that, but we still trying to take it upon ourselves and say, well, what can we do to get better? And we realized, well, we were giving up tons of rushing yards every game. So even though we're not getting very many pass attempts, I mean, the reason that was happening because we weren't even stopping the run. So I'd say that's a goal of ours. I just feel like we got to take it at steps and stop the run first, and then we'll get to the money down, I'd say.
On the offensive side, who's the most difficult to bring down?
Difficult to bring down. I'd probably say Daniel Carter. He's a big back. He runs super hard. And a lot of the scrimmages, I mean, it's been hard taking him down. So I'd say Daniel for sure.
What about the offensive tackles who's been giving you a good matchup, a good challenge? Yeah.
I mean, really both. Branson, Ryan, Bear, Jackson. I mean, those 3 guys have been going against a lot, and they've been really tough to go against. I give a lot of props to Branson. I mean, he's probably one of the better tackles I've gone against in my career. He's just gives you a lot of different things that make it hard for you to have a plan for your rush and stuff like that. So I'd say those 3 guys have been really challenging me this spring.
Last year we had the spring games defense versus offense. This year we're getting more of a traditional blue gold. Is there an excitement about going back to that way among the group?
Yeah. So yeah, obviously this is my first spring, but I've heard a lot of guys talking about the draft that we're going to have for the spring game, and I'm super excited for that because where I came from, we didn't have a spring game ever, so I'm not used to that. But yeah, I've heard a lot of excitement in the locker room of the guys talking about the draft and talking about who's going to get picked, who's going to be on what team. So I think it's an excitement about it.
Well, then, obvious scar question here, a lot of pressure. Who is the first overall pick in the draft this year?
I don't know. That's hard because I was talking to Gavin the other day, and they said they go by position now, I think. But I mean, if I was going to pick someone first on the defense, I'd probably go with the guy that makes most plays, and I'd say Cruz. Cruz has been making a ton of plays in the spring, and I mean, he's just a dog on the field, so I'd 100% draft him.
Who's your
First
first overall offensive pick?
overall offensive pick, I feel like you got to go with Gavin. I mean, he's just a dynamic guy. He can do a lot of different things, so I'd go with him.
Have those guys been telling you about sort of the strategy of it? That like you said, you start a position, you got to position deep, or like have you had a little strategy talk with some of the others?
I haven't. I'm personally. I think only the Eagles are going to be the guys that are drafting, the senior Eagles, this year. So I just heard. I was talking to Gavin about it the other day, and he was just kind of talking about how it's going to go because I think it's going to be. I think there's 5 senior Eagles. I'm pretty sure. So I think it'll be those 5 guys that are going to draft it. So I'll be one of the guys getting drafted, I guess. I'll be on the other side.
Hey, to be clear, you say you didn't have a spring game in Kansas State?
No, we never did. Not one year.
You just had spring ball and then it just ended?
Yeah, well, we'd have like a like a scrimmage at the end, but it wasn't a whole big game where we actually are playing against drafting people. Like it was just a normal practice, just open to the fans.
A little different for you going forward to this more than.
Yeah, I've always wanted to have a spring game. I mean, growing up, I would go to spring games for my last school all the time and watch them play. I mean, it was always super fun to go watch them. So I'm excited for the fans to get to see the team we have this year and just see the atmosphere also at the stadium with all the fans in it.
Dive into a little bit more to your transition from Kansas State and come to Pittsburgh, and who has helped you along the way?
Coach-wise, I mean, I'd say Coach Malk. He's the GA for our defensive line. I mean, he helped me a ton just because when I first got here, obviously the coaches are on the road, so he was the guy that was teaching us the defense and teaching us different things, and I go to him a lot for help. But then, I mean, Coach Dowse is right behind him. We haven't had as much time together as I have with Malk, but Coach Dowse has helped me a ton too, just getting my ability out to just play fast and get out of old habits that I've had. So I'd say both those guys, and then also got a player, I'd say probably Nate Temple. I mean, he's always been a leader, and he helps with you. He's a leader for everyone. I mean, I bet if you'd ask all the different guys, I mean, they'd say Nate Temple too. So.
Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, I'm so glad. That's awesome Dayon said that, but I just want to do the best I can. I mean, just really play like I have been playing during the spring, and just keep capitalizing off what I've done. And I think I'm not really trying to prove it to the fans, I guess. Just keep proving myself, and it'll all work out in the end.
Thank you, Nate.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Nate.
Thank you.